Boy, it's a stormy day. I was sitting around here in my barn, talking to my chickens, and my possums, and my snakes, and all them critters that hangs out over there. And what I realized was in a crack of lightning and water running through my barn and drowning my chickens and everything else that was in the way, you can't tell half-truths. Or at least you can't tell complete negative truths. So I had to come back. When I said the other day about that being the red, I was telling you half-truth. So I want to tell you the other side of that. Because when I snuck up on that CRT and found that bottle, that Morgan David bottle, what I realized was I had to tell you the whole truth. Why I knew that that was a kosher CRT. Well, here goes the story about the catfish. Now, I come from the bayou. I come from Louisiana. Way back there over by the Luda. And down on the Ouachita. And down in the Chanier. That's where I grew up. I grew up with them cypress knees. And I like to go out there. And I like to fish. And I like to hunt. So that was a life of the bayou. Well, after a while, I found out about certain things, and them certain things went to certain other things, and then one night we was out checking our trot lines and checking our yo-yos. We didn't have no nets because we just sort of got away from that because we realized nets caught too many things. They caught things that could not be eaten, things that could not procreate, things that could not live. So we quit using the nets. But we still use the yo-yos. Yank them suckers. Good yo-yos. We had a trot line. Set them suckers out 300-400 feet. Put the weights, put the bobbers, go out there at midnight, 2-3 o'clock in the morning. After we had a few. No, I was wiping my nose. We didn't do that kind of stuff. We just drank beer. That's about all we did. We just old redneck boys. We didn't know much about that other. Oh, they're the kitty cat. They coming in here to hear the story. Anyway, what I getting at? One night, hey, chill out, kitty puss, was out doing our thing. It was a nasty, nasty, nasty time. Nasty. It had been a storm all night long. It was cold. We come up on this catfish. And of course, I wasn't called that then. But what I said, just to prove to my boys that I was tough, I reached down there and grabbed that catfish because I didn't realize that he was as big as he was. That sucker clamped down on my thumb, and I just like to fell out of the boat because he was big. He was very large. I reached over, grabbed him, pulled him in the boat, and then that's when I had a bright idea. I stick my other thumb in, and I'll pry his mouth open. I stuck my other thumb in to pry his mouth open, and he bit down harder. So there I was, in the John boat with my two friends. And they didn't know what to think, because they thought it was sort of stupid I'd do that anyway. We've been doing this for years, and I ain't no noodler. Noodling, it takes a different kind of man to do that. Anyway, what I'm getting at is to get my thumb out of that catfish, they had to beat his head in and take a boat paddle and pry it open. And from that day on, I was known as Catfish. The thing was, I didn't eat no catfish. I didn't eat them bottom feeders. I was a kosher catfish. So when I walked up on that CRT and I saw that Morgan David, I had to back off. Because that was just my brother from another what's that word that they use nowadays? Hybrid. I got more chickens coming in here. I just want to let you know, I got me one of them top knots. Back in the day, in my hippie days, well, I didn't have any hippie days, but my hair was like really short. And then after I broke free of them people, I grew my hair almost down to my ass. And I wear me a ponytail back there. You know, I had it. Okay. When it's real hot, I take it, tie it up my thing, and stick it on the back of my neck. Now I cut that sucker off because I realized I'm an adult. I can't go around looking stupid and rebellious. That's just time for the hell yes. But the top knot, I think the top knot helps. I put it on my armor, my shield. I see them boys wearing this thing, and I believe they wear it for a reason. It brings an intellect into another something, because I can tell the top knot. But what I want you to know is I repent of saying I was red. I was catfish. I was catfish all the time. Now I got that off my chest. I got that off my mind. I can go about and take care of these pussycats because they starving pussycats. And I got food for them. And I'm trying to find them homes because I just love all them little critters. You know, we don't use everything for bait back home. Even though whenever you saw a Pekingese or a Chihuahua, a lot of times our word for that was just cut bait. They catch you a big old gar. Gars is clean. Gars is good. You get a car wash for a 3 or 4 gar. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. I want to get it right. The red ain't all it's about. The Kosher Catfish is the other half of my story. And it saved that CRT and his progeny and his friends. Because we're going to get them CRTs and turn them into, I don't know, them pussycats is really hungry.